Our first speaker brings back some memories. We experienced how difficult it was to design for marriage processes as we were designing Dune.com. With our interaction designer Emrah getting ready for his marriage this week, we lived it all over again. With Dune.com's new design, women had the chance to reach every service and product easier, but that meant for men to have a bigger budget. Now, for another perspective to this story, let me introduce you to Mert Yılmaz.
Yep. Hello, everybody. I mean, he got lots of sentences from my presentation, so what I'm going to say, I don't know. But the thing is, first of all, this is Mert. I'm part of marketing team at Dune.com. Basically, I will start with, Basically, I will start with what we are doing. We are a wedding planning marketplace, and we are bringing together the vendors with the couples that are going to get married. The website is offering to couples lots of vendors to compare them, to how to see their profile are, if their requirements are ready for them. And the couples are choosing which vendor works better for them, and they're sending a request for proposal via the website. So the thing is, at all these requests for proposals are leads for us. We are generating leads to our vendors. This is what we do. I will also give you a brief about what we don't do, actually. We can't help you to find your grooms and brides. That's not our profession. But once you find your bride and groom, then we can help you to have better experience about your wedding planning process. Now, in the following minutes, I'm going to tell you I'm going to share the experience that we had while we were redesigning our website in terms of UX. At Dune.com, we were always trying to figure out how to, the popular word, how to delight our customers, how to delight our users. So we were always looking at numbers, we were always looking at the analytics, and we were doing A/B tests, split tests, trying to do everything to better understand the needs of our users. But there was a time that we realized we are not actually hearing them, we are not actually listening to them. All we do is looking at the data and try to understand the best way to perform according to their customer behaviors. The first step to decide that redesigning, that we understood that we need to hear them. After that decision, we thought that it's going to be, but by the way, this is how we used to look at that time. After that decision, we decided that we need to take a more professional point of view at the job. So nothing bad to say about it. We decided to partner with User Sports on this project. And they help us to better understand the needs of our couples, our users. The first process was about research. We need to understand what they need, actually. So that's why we had interviews and usability tests with our users. And then the second step was that, The second step was usability scale. The figure that we come out actually was the most disappointing thing for us. So we definitely understand that we need to change. And afterwards, some questionnaires of our interface. So we try to understand what we are telling to them and if they are getting it back, if they're really getting the idea that what we are trying to provide them. So after a long period of trying to understand what they're saying, then came the results. We ended up learning which user types are really using our website and for what? After long discussions, cups of teas and coffees together, then we figured out how to restructure the website in terms of their benefits. At this point, I want to introduce you to one of our dearest friends. This gentleman is one of our users. We called him Yorgo, actually. That's not his name, of course. But he was the sole motivation to us. His experience, his bad experience about our website was the sole motivation to us to be a better job. As you can see, his face is like, he's trying to understand what the website is going on, but it's not a positive response, of course. So then came the design and HTML part. More than 6 weeks, long discussions again, more than 100 wireframes, and then wireframe to design, PST part, and then PST to HTML part. We restructure all the website, all the content, all the design, all the buttons, all the colors, everything. This is how it looked after that change. It is, of course, it still needs improvements. It's a going on process, but at least we could be able to take a little more steps. Then came the test period, of course. The analytic guys like us, we can never start something without testing. So the first period was about 5 days, 80-20 traffic test. Unless the new website get to 20% of the traffic, the total percentage of the leads that they gained through that traffic was more than 26 points. So after 5 days, which we thought that everything was going good, we took another 50-50 test. At that test, the gap between the new and the old websites went through. So we decided that we are going really good. But as a part of the marketing team, I can tell you this was a real painful process. I mean, my designers are here with me. They know how they felt during the process. Lots of changes, lots of tests, lots of discussions, lots of if we do that, what's going to happen, and if we do that, what's going to happen. But it was one of the most, fulfillment projects that I have ever done in my entire life. So what happened then? Results. 23% conversion rate went up. It was a huge success for us. We were very delighted with the outcome of the project. Not only the conversion rate, the returning visitor percentage, and the pace per session, which showed us that couples did like the website, and then they get better engagement. They had better understanding of the website. We tried to downgrade the clicks that they would get to the form, to the leads, from 5 to 4 to 3 as much as possible. We tried to make the navigation easier. We tried to make their usage of the website easier. And once more, the bounce rate, 5% decrease in the bounce rate. So totally, I can say that everything was cool for us. We were very delighted, but this is a still ongoing process. We are still trying to improve the website. So my experience about UX is it's an ongoing process. Anytime, anywhere, still you have to make some tests. Still you have to find out what is not working for you and try to improve it. So everybody was happy after the project. Even our friend Yorgo was. Okay, then I'm going to take it very short this time. Thank you very much for listening to me. Enjoy the conference.